There is a super secret character in Dungeon Clawler called Fiffy Fortuna. Fortune tokens are 10 times more effective, but rewards cannot be rerolled, which is kind of insane. To get her, you need to get every single token, which also explains why I never got her, because some of these tokens, they're just, useless, like I don't need them. But now, we can finally play her and see just how broken or pointless the entire ability is. Now, I'm gonna say, making something insanely likely to appear is crazy, but without rules, you just have to get really lucky what you get right. But the first thought that I get when someone tells me, hey, you can make something appear all the time is money. The only issue is, even if we get a ton of money, if we don't get the components that we need to use that money to deal damage, it's actually not that good, right? Like, the lack of rerolls is the problem. So maybe that is not the way to go and we should do something else, but we can force pretty much anything that we want. We just need to be a little bit fast about it because it's Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everyone. Why don't we go for the new lucky items? Let's do it. Yes. Lucky ability has a 10% chance to increase block. Let's go. Okay, so wait, what is your base value? 3. You suck. Wait, how much do you give? 5. Never mind, you don't suck. I thought this one was 10 or 15 or something. I don't know how I was thinking that. Okay, but then you're good. Okay, so 3.15 is pretty much the average block you expect on this. 4.15. No, 4.5. It's early in the morning, okay? I didn't sleep a lot. So, I was supposed to receive a package and they always woke me up at 10 AM in the morning. But I didn't even know that they were there because I had no tracking number, so I had no clue. I thought it's like a random goofball just like ringing the door because no one rings my door unless I know about it. So 3 days in a row they woke me up. Okay, well that sucks a little bit. I would say we'll just skip. Wait a second. Increase the chance to trigger lucky abilities. Well. It's actually not that insane that we got that, because we'll not get it. We can have this infinite amount of times, by the way. I didn't even know that, because I never used that. Where's the lucky? Your lucky token, right? 10 times more effect. Would have been so funny if it just dropped like 10 of them. Just like an armada of tokens. Can we do the legendary triple? I don't think so. I don't trust these piggies, because this one is a little bit off. Yeah, of course, you had to do. We don't blame the decks for the horrible grab, okay? It was obviously the game. I have no damage to defeat this guy. I just realized. Well, let's hope for the best. We don't need the lucky shield yet, and I don't want it to drop in and block stuff. Perfect case, we would have just gotten this sword, because that's 20 damage then instead of 10. But it is what it is. And now, I think we will pick out the shield, to block a little bit of damage that the boss deals on us. And then we just attack him as much as possible and hope for the best. You know what? That was solid. That looks sus. That looked really sus. Did you just crit? Right, you have a base 10% chance to crit. Here, critical hit chance, 10%. Okay, just wanted to confirm that, I really want to have this alone. But that's easier said than done. Didn't happen, okay. Please just a sword somehow? No, you didn't. Okay. Then we'll try it again. We'll just try it again. No, it doesn't want to work. I'll just grab over here and free up this sword. Or we just grab it out. That also works. Nice. Okay, aren't you supposed to give me a little bit more block? Like we have 20% chance now? What about that? What about that, huh? You know what? Sword. Flawless. Now, this one here is more difficult. I'll just go down, and if you don't get it, totally fine, because the enemy is down to 13 HP. And that means just one more round. I can do this. I've trained for this my entire life. Easiest game. I don't even know what just happened there. Easiest game of my life, though. Holy moly. Holy moly. Do we want to upgrade something? I think we benefit way more out of the Percomat, because it should have more luck things in there. And I don't know what luck things exist in the game, but I hope there are more than just this one. Okay, so I definitely need the block. We have a 30% chance to get 15 bonus block, which almost blocks the entire... Well, perfect, 30 block. That is insane. 1 in 3 chance right now. Well, it's a 3 in 10 chance, but same story, right? Let's block a little bit, and then we need to attack. We need luck weapons, though. Those are the most important ones, because there are like some that, like, if you get lucky, you crit. guaranteed or something like that. Listen, I've never used luck weapons because they are relatively new and they were never fitting to the build. And today we just kind of randomly got into it. Oh my god, this is a decent chunk of we deal no damage. How do we deal more damage? Oh, I don't know yet. Why did you have to glue that? Because you always have to pick out 2 items then, which is very annoying. But the shield is tiny. That is a very beneficial thing. To easily pick it out. Okay, nice. Next up is the reflect. So we really wanna... Well, you know what? I'll just attack you with everything that I got. That is not everything that I got. There we go. Nice, 2 daggers. So you're down to 12 HP. That means now we have to pick out block and not attack. Unless we have so much block that we block the reflect and the damage. There's a slim world that I take a ton of damage. No, wait, there's no world. Because I need to pick out 2 of them. There's a slim world. Okay. Don't the biggie. Don't the... Yeah! Easy. Attacks the nearest enemy for 3 damage. Lucky ability has a 10% chance to deal 15 damage. You suck. There's no... Yeah, horrible position. We'll not get it. But it's fine, you know. We don't need to max it out. Like, to get all of them right away. Well, well, well. 3 more damage. Is not bad. I will take that. You know, I wanted a chance, but like having a set amount of bonus damage is very, very nice. So you have a 30% chance for glory. So you have a 30% chance for glory. You're useless. At least instead of 3 damage, it was 6 damage, you know. That's the good part about this. Do we try it again? I mean, it could actually one-shot the guy. Glorious luck god. I don't want to talk about this. You know what? You do this. I believe in you. You can do it. There we go. Finally. Holy moly. Another one. Wait, do I even want to have this? I feel like I don't even want to have this. Is it just me? It's a hot chick. Wait, what did you do? Did you put burn on me or do we want to wait because you heal me? Because it's a chicken, right? Maybe we should just wait and see if something happens. Yeah. Wait, you're dead. Never mind. We don't wait to see what happens. Well, but honestly, the shield is really good. I need more of those. This is so much damage. It's absurd. It's straight up absurd. Yeah, that was it. What do we get? Another one. Another one. Another one. Can I? There's no way I can do this, right? Oh. Increase the chance to trigger the lucky ability of items inside a large radius by 20%. You know what? You know what? You know what? That was perfect. We don't have it. Yeah, it's fine. You have luck. Oh my god, it just happened. Skip, I don't care about the rest. Well, that would also be nice, but you know what? We just go for the luck. Perfect. That one can't be upgraded, interestingly enough. Wow, but you really tried your hardest to be completely useless, right? Are you a unique? Yes, you are. Wait, it actually happened. It triggered. So now it has a 60% chance. 30%, 20%, 10 base. Well, it did 18 damage. It's just... It's just not a lot of damage. That is the issue. So I wanted to pick it out, but because it doesn't fall back in, we can't do that. Like, if it falls back in, we can hope it gets to the center or something like this. Dude, but the shield is MVP, right? That is a crazy amount of block that we get whenever it triggers. And it triggers most... Oh my god, flawless. It triggers most of the time. Well. Dex had to say something. And something went wrong. 6 damage, nice. We didn't even break the shield. Do you understand if he builds up shield? Like, he always keeps his shield. If he builds up shield, we straight up lose this game. So please, you need to crit. Okay. We have a chance for glory here. Crit again. Crit again. 18. I saw it. Perfect. We fully blocked that again because of this amazing shield. Let's try to get as much as possible over here. Nice. And then we will get you with a bunch of daggers, because with the bonus strength, you know, these daggers actually hurt quite a bit. Ouch, we will hurt. But that is fine. We can take that. Good. And now, one final 18 damage to rule them all. Easy. Alter Schwede, ne? But this is insane. But this is completely insane. Let's upgrade some of them. So the Lucky Shield, 7 block, 10% chance for 35 block, 35 damage. Wait, that's actually insane. That's really not bad. We need one more perk. I can't remove anything. We don't have enough money. In case you're wondering, my dex didn't go there. Okay, so you are now a nuke. You have an insanely high chance to trigger 35 damage. 60%. No, 70%. Cool. Amazing. Incredible. Okay, you have to trigger as well. 38 damage. Holy moly, so much. Now we don't really need the strength anymore. I should honestly first take out a shield. So let's drop the shield in first. Almost. Okay. What do we do? We could grab this one out if we get lucky with how the hook lands. Perfect. And first the shield, please, so we don't take spike damage. Well, who needs that, right? We had shield, apparently. Lucky shield. There's nothing in here, so let's just roll. I would like to have the lifesteal. That wouldn't be bad, but I honestly really don't care a lot. Cool. You know what? I'll take the rerolls. I want to see if it works. Maybe it's like to cheat the system, you know, that it's like, oh, you have one free reroll, so it ignores that we actually can't reroll. It would actually be funny if this wasn't tested, this scenario, because who would be that stupid to pick that outright? And now rerolls are enabled again, because the coupon makes like one free and forces back in the butt. I don't think that's how it works, okay? I'm just saying, there's a chance. If you've played a ton of games like me, especially like games that add a lot of new things, you will encounter a lot of wonky feature. Yeah, never mind. But what just happened? Attacks the nearest enemy, has a 10% chance to attack all enemies. That is really good. I think I will take a little bit of healing. I need another shop. Yes, 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 yes. Lucky token. We have 20 lucky tokens right now. That is actually lucky that we got 2 of them. I mean, really lucky would have been already at the last boss fight, I believe. I think there can be one. I think at every single boss fight there can be one. The only one that is guaranteed is the very first one. But the other ones are just a chance. So now we have healing. You don't attack, so we will just attack. And we also get strength here. We have a chance for strength at least. We got it. We were at 3, now we're at 5. Perfect. The head is in a very good position, but somehow avoided everything. Now the big issue is this boss will build up in damage over time. Like every single round his damage goes up, so we need to be very cautious what we do here. As in, we need to hurry up, is what Dex wants to say. What I want to say. I need to stop with the third person quotes. Something is weird about that. 7 strength. Wait, we are also scaling. He is scaling, but we are scaling. And maybe we are outscaling. Huh? Have you considered that? No? Fair enough. Okay, we have healing. Maybe strength. Oh... Yeah, we take a bit of damage, but we will heal. I don't like this. Well, we have a lot of strength. Let's get the daggers in as well, right? Because we have so much strength, so they deal all bonus damage. Then I will try to go for the shield and the wand there. Sadly, didn't get the wand, but that's a lot of shield at least. Yeah, 20. Like, when you pick that shield out alone, it's doubled armor. This is flawless. We will literally nuke the boss here. Never mind, we won't nuke the boss here. Well, that was 44 damage. You know what? That wasn't bad. Is this enough if we get the lucky trigger? It is. How is this possible? How is this possible? You know what? Maybe I should take the vaccine, but I'll go for the blacksmith because we have no money. Now, I could remove some things, but I think I will go for you instead. You know, a lot of fight. Oh, well, that's useless. We can't trigger that. When you kill him, he drops in coins. But because it's the last enemy, the fight will just be over the moment we kill him. Your special effect, I would say, is that you put burn on me. That's not what I wanted to pick out, but we have 50 block. Yeah. So we took 3 damage. Oh no, what could I ever do about that? Don't! But that's fine. Because you will deal 38 damage. I hate you. I hate you a little bit. Like, you know, it's not a lot, but a little bit. Why did I just do that? Okay, let's get these two in. We don't even need to wait. You can just... How much damage were you? 7. No, that's not enough. Both of them failed. Cool. I will get this potion because sometimes you get into a stupid fight where the enemy just keeps putting poison on you like crazy. We need Hoarder though. Oh, that is one big issue. If we keep picking up these tokens, you know, we only find lucky stuff, but we won't find something like Hoarder. That we have more items in here. Because some of them are missing. Yeah, now they all drop back in, which is nice, you know, but I would have liked to have them right away. So I want to get to you. It's just easier said than done, so I will dig stuff out. I don't even know what you do, Mr... What is your name? Monkfish. Removes all negative effects. Well, joke's on you. I don't have negative... In fact, I only have positive effects. I have luck. Yeah, there was the luck. How did it feel to get lucky? Lucky stick. I think I put a limit to the lucky stick. Okay, I want that. Bup, 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 bup. Perfect. I don't want more than 2. Why is it so cheap? Wait, why is it so cheap? Oh, because they changed it that you can only get 1 reward. Right. And we got nothing. Soak the enemy. I mean, that means they take more damage, but I don't think we'll ever need that. Wait, what? But it doesn't have... It has an upgrade symbol. How did I not see that? How did I not see that? The other one was upgraded? Wait, I randomly got an upgraded version of this right away? That is insane. So you have now a 10% chance to heal for 30 and give a little bit more strength. Also the base values are increased. Nice, I want all of these. What a run. I will roll once. Yeah, right, I can't afford it. I didn't even consider that. I want this, but I really want the minus HP, you know. Okay, well, I guess we just go for the luck. Let's just do it. The skip just fast forwards what you would have gotten. I actually believe the skip is different than fast forwarding. You know, there's something predetermined you will get with the skip, if I remember that right. But because we knew what we'll pick, there was no reason to continue. Okay, my stickies are missing. That is a bit annoying. But we now have 50%, plus 10%, plus 20%, 80%. Did you not trigger? With an 80% chance? I don't believe you. I refuse to believe you. Now, here's a boss that will put poison on us, so very good Dex that you got the potion to remove poison. Because this could have gotten annoying. Very fast. Ouch. 4 poison. But do I actually have to care about it? Like, is it that important? Like, really? Like, really? I don't think so. I think I just want to bump up my... Okay, you know what? We'll remove it. That was totally part of the plan. I didn't want to have the strength. Did we? We just healed for 30. Wait, but that is insane. I mean, look at our tokens, right? We got crazy... Except for this one. We got crazy tokens in this run. We have 5 of the luck tokens. Wait, that's actually... Wait, that's mind-blowingly insane. It's so unlikely that it happens. I didn't even consider that so far. Holy moly. Okay, 41 damage. We can actually end the fight here if we low roll, like high roll. We just did it. We didn't even have the bonus. Ouch. But this would make the game so much easier. I need to take this because they're so rare. And the other one constantly appears. We have talked about this before. Everything is upgraded. I could remove some stuff, which would be good because we struggle to find the right things right away. But I think we'll be good. Don't take the head. Thank you. So I really want to have the potion. I will prioritize the potion over the stick. But I hope we get both of them, like this. Yeah, it had to happen. Okay, nice, I got a ton of block. We want to kill this guy the moment... Actually, it was good, right? Because you want to wait 1 round. Now he has gold inside of him. Now it goes down every round. But on the first round, we wouldn't have gotten the gold. But now we get it. Yeah, that was... You know what? Accidental Dex is the best Dex because he doesn't use his brain. Sometimes that's just better. Sometimes don't use your brain. Don't overthink it. I think a lot of people can associate with that. No, relate to that, I mean. Bam. I'll go for a 3rd lucky shield. There's another... Well, that sucks a bit. Wait, no. You would go down here. But now this one is here, so maybe you bounce off of that and go straight in. No, you don't. It's not even remotely close. It's fine. Like, we don't need all of them. We have a 70% chance to trigger our luck effects, even without the bonus. 70, because the base is 10. Did I just fail to trigger 2 of them? What? Yeah, now you trigger it. It doesn't matter. That's funny. Wait, what? Okay, but you have a 90% chance. There's no way you don't. It did 10 damage. How can someone be this unlucky? By being so lucky. This has to be studied, honestly. This is just impressive. Okay, okay. Let's get just that. That is exactly what I wanted. Just that. Nothing else. Oh, a lucky sword. Let's go. How lucky am I? I do believe these machines also get affected. But I would say we tickle the queen's balls. Because we haven't fought against her and I don't like reflects. We are full HP because we have the insane potion. Right, we need a little bit more of the potion. I don't think I should have went for the heads. Like, it's just too many of them. And having 5 of them in is like, cool. But what do we do with that? You know, okay, so it's good that we remove one of them. We don't have the potion in, so let's just take out this. Nice. Flawless. That is so much damage. 38, let's go. I still can't believe the last fight, by the way. That's insane. Okay, the queen's balls are a little bit annoying. Because everything is now sticky. Yeah, I couldn't get that. Wait, I want to have this potion. I hope the potion is stuck on the ball. Because then everything gets dragged out. Okay, it wasn't, but still worked out. Flawless. 6 strength. So the special effect triggered. Ouch. But it doesn't really matter. Because we just crit heal for 30. Almost. That was a 90% chance, by the way. Could we talk about this? Am I doing it wrong? It's 60% chance. Plus 10, plus 20 when they are glowing. How is that even possible to not trigger? Okay, you have to trigger, guaranteed. 90% chance. I don't fail it again. There we go. And Hoarder! We actually got Hoarder! Let's play a little bit. I actually don't have a lot of time today because I need to get ready for Christmas. And I need to edit the video, you know, make the thumbnail, upload it. So I really need to get going. Well, I have 2 hours. That should be enough. What is that? No, we don't do this. Fire, we don't care. We don't need this, but we may have our 100% luck here. I don't think so. Okay, that would be absurd. We have 6 of them right now. But it could happen. It could just happen. You can't one-shot that guy, never mind. 38. Honestly, our damage is a little bit pathetic. Like, we started out strong. But now I feel like we are kind of weak. Like, we are falling off. I mean, this guy always had a lot of HP, but yeah. You may notice what I mean. Like, they stay alive for way too long. Okay, that is a guaranteed kill. We can crit. I need critical strike chance. That is what I need. Okay, efficiency-wise, we'll quickly heal up. And then we'll take the nukes over here, because 90% chance to trigger is... Well, it's 4 HP. Good. There you trigger, of course. There you trigger. But not when I need you the most. That looks really bad. Yeah, there's no way. So what do we get? Oh, we got lucky. That's actually kind of funny. It's like way too late, you know, to have an impact. But it's actually good, because we may max this out. I really want to have the 7th one. Wait, you deal damage to everyone, right? Let's do that. How much is that? 15? Yeah. 18, right. And we didn't kill that guy. Maybe that wasn't worth it. Where's my potion? Over there. Let's dig out the potion, because I wanna heal. Don't, like, just get unlucky now. 2 of them actually failed. That is insane. So you have nothing to do with luck, so we'll skip that. Do we want to upgrade? Yeah, we have a bunch of things to upgrade. We can also recycle a bit. So first the shield, then I should have done these ones first because they're more expensive. What do you do now? I kind of skipped over that. Sorry, my mistake. 30 damage. That is 90 damage. That is kind of insane. So we want to get rid of some of these. Why is there 3 and a 2? I don't know what that means. I think I will also get rid of the big shield. Like, everything that is in the way, we have to remove. And I think the shields are bigger. Who are you? Shreddy. That is a new guy. Robbie Longfinger. Let's take on Robbie. Oh, I hate this. Because the first thing you pick out, you don't get. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, it's more than fine. It is more than fine. It is just right. Let's go. Money, 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 money. So I gotta say, I think the character is really a lot of fun. I only think what the game may need, and this may be overkill, but I feel like what the game may need is a guarantee that whatever token you pick out, it's guaranteed that one of them will appear on a level up, you know? Like, I'm not talking about our run. We had insanely absurd luck, right? What I mean is, imagine you play this, and then 10 times in a row you don't get anything associated to your stuff, the tokens, just because you got unlucky. Talking about getting unlucky, huh? But yeah, you know what I mean. So I think for that case, it would be really good if it's just coded in a way that it's guaranteed. Why are these split up, by the way? How do you differ? You don't, they're just split up for some reason. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind it. So you stole 2 of my hats, which funny enough actually helps me to just get all of the staffs in. We also have a shield. Nice. Trigger. Didn't trigger, take 3 damage, totally fine. We just heal it off. Wait, how did I have enough block? I guess I had another shield in there. We only have 1 head left, but 1 head is enough to do the job. Bam. 50 damage, we have 15 strength. That's maybe what I needed more. I just needed more potions. Okay, the head is out, but we didn't need more head. Head. I said head, not head. We go. 90% chance to trigger, you still failed. Again. Why does this happen so often? Do we really have a 90%? Did I do something wrong? We have 100%. Now, it can't fail to trigger. I don't have enough money for shreddering, so we will just go here and hope there's something I can earn money with. So the goal is, go here, whoop. How do I manage to fail this majestically? Like, it was still a fail, but somehow it's also still worked out because we got the best chest possible. But not the best reward possible. We have 1 free upgrade for the anvil, so that's perfect. Now with this guy, as we know, we have to wait. So what I'll do is, I will go for the AoE dagger. I can actually go for both AoE daggers. Okay, nice. Totally fine to remove the head because we have 4 of them. Beautiful. Right, we could have critted the 30. That would have been bad. 67 money. I love this guy, by the way. You know, I like to critique the game if I don't like something, but I also really like to compliment when something is amazing. And that dude is maybe the best addition as an enemy that I've seen. Because it fixes so many issues, and whenever I play games, I care little about competitive side, I care about the fun side, and that is an enemy to make it more fun. And I love that. Another lucky stick? You know what? Let's just do it. Ah. Oh, when they are affected by the head, they split up. Ah. That's also how many marriages split up, you know? The husband got affected by head, and that was it. By a different head, you know? It wasn't the wife's head. No! I wanted a potion! Well, we have 45 block. That's fine. But I would say we definitely need a potion. We are a little bit unlucky that we haven't gotten more of them. That is a lot of block though. And maybe if we get lucky, we also get the dagger here. Yeah, we didn't, but it's fine. It's a damage buff and then we just have to pick out the dagger. What a crazy run. But what a crazy run. Wait, I need to look at the numbers of the glowing things. Because if that ever doesn't happen, that it triggers, then we know some calculation leads to not 100%. Okay, 2141, so it did work out. I want to kill this guy really badly. Wait, both of these should guarantee trigger if I get them. Flawless. Both of them will die. Wait, what? Didn't I have a... Oh, you dealt a little damage. Let's just heal. Let's just heal for the future. And you have a dodge. I didn't see that. You know what? We'll do it with this. But do you see that there was money that fell in because of the glowy guy? Nice. I'll go for the potion. So what do we level up? The blue ones are the more expensive ones, so we will go for you. I think I can level up all of them. No, wait, well, the price is the same. I mean, I have so many shields. I think we'll be fine. And now... You know what? I want to check out the question mark, but then we go to the boss. Because we can't really improve our build. Like, anything that we get now is not upgraded either way. So it's like, yeah, you know, yeah, I don't really care about it. Nice, he's dead. Beautiful. The burn could be annoying depending on how much it is. A 5 is manageable. We can just heal it off with one singular potion if I get it. Nice. And then I want to go for the dagger here and the main attack because that's a ton of damage and AoE damage and shield. All of them will trigger. Nice. Wait, didn't we get a dagger? Didn't we get a dagger? Did it not have the bonus percent? It had, right? Everything is shiny. I don't know. Something suspicious is going on. Lucky stick. Let's go. Okay. I mean, okay, let's just go max luck items. Let's just do it. No! That was a triple grab. And it just ended like that. That is insane. That is actually ridiculously bad. That is horrible. Wow. Like, it's impressive how bad that was. I mean, I should have been more careful. Because those are things I'm aware of. Because I've done it so many times. But I just decided to grab in and that was it. Okay, so we can't attack because he'll reflect that and we deal... You know what? No, let's just wait one round. I want to do the AoE attack to attack the last guy and then we do take a little bit of damage. But let's not mess around. Because they do have a lot of damage and we can easily die. Now our damage is reduced by quite a bit. But it doesn't matter because we have a burst of damage. So the guy here is donezo. And then... If I could get 2 of them, this guy is also donezo. We didn't. We don't block the entire damage, but I think that's fine. Oh, you know what? You know what? Where's the potion? There. I can't get that. There's also one, but that also guaranteed kills the guy. I hoped I could swing it over a little bit. Listen, 89... But why does this need to keep happening, you know? Why does this... Oh yeah, right. That's why I was here. Play. Come on, lucky nothing. This should honestly also be affected by it. So we will heal here. Nice. And now we go into the boss fight. I'm not sure what to think about it, like how strong or how weak we are. Sharky Boy is actually quite annoying. Where are my potions? There. Okay, I will just grab out nothing. Good. Oh my god, you did exactly what I said I'll do. That is just amazing. But we have the strength now, so we'll scale up the strength. 3 strength per pick out. Now it gets really dangerous. The dude has a ton of damage. Well, that is flawless. The dude has a ton of damage. One of the heads is out, which is actually kind of nice. I don't need to heal because the potion will drop back in, and we just use it to heal up. 44 damage. Okay. This is fine. There's the potion. 80% chance to trigger. 100% chance to trigger, so we are full HP. Nice. I would like to block a little bit. Ew. That's not good. Okay. Potion. If we just keep picking out the potion, we actually win. Because our strength goes up. And if we don't pick out, like, you know, the piggy, because the potion always lands on top, we will naturally win. We got this fight. Aye, that's not good. Hey, worth it. Right, worth it. I never saw this fight as a possibly difficult fight, but now I may have changed my mind. That is 51 damage incoming. What do we do? I mean, we definitely go for the potion. You need to trigger, my friend. Well, that is really not what I wanted to see. You need... Why? There's the potion. I will take the spikes instead. Like, one spike is better than this. So what do we do now? We don't need a shield. I will just pick this out. Good. That is a lot of damage. And... I don't know what to do. If I now pick out more piggy banks, he will get stronger and just kill me. We will try this. We have a lot of shield. Okay, it's something. That is actually 34 damage. Ouch. I need this potion somewhere else, but I can't just say move over there. I will lose if I don't get heal or shield. Oh god! Okay. Shield, you need to trigger. I need a big shield here. Please. 90% chance. But it's 80%. No, it's 90. It's 80%, yeah. Final round. You got this. You got this. You don't have this. You have this. 31 damage. Well, that's pathetic. You have this. You have this. You so have this. Easiest game of... Okay, that was actually quite difficult. Doubles the effect of fortune tokens. Would this mean you get 20 fortune tokens if you use it on her? But then you can use this token, like this paw, 3 times. So it's 20, 40, 80 tokens at once. Holy moly. Well, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.